Theme song. Welcome to Solid Content and welcome to Manor Lords. If you don't like the chattiness of streams and you don't like seeing my face, then this is the Manor Lords video you should be watching. I'm also streaming it, and full disclosure for the streamy people, if you're watching the stream, you're not going to see too much different about what we get up to on this game. I just want to play Manor Lords some more because I'm super addicted to it. This game, I believe we may be playing the game of the year. I don't know. Guys, I friggin' love this game. Let's get started. We're going to start this time with Lady Solidia. All right, and she is going to maybe have something like this, and we're going to go a field A. Which one's field? Okay, field A is that one, so let's go field B here and make the primary color like a lusciously dark red. And let's make field C that red as well. And then let's make a field C. Okay, here's the thing, and I was accused of this on stream too. It's like, I don't like grid builders, and then I build, when I have a gridless builder, I build everything in a grid. And I don't like symmetry, and then whenever I have a chance, I build symmetry into my games. It's just, it is what it is. I don't know. I just want the freedom to choose when I put something in a grid or not. Okay, so what is Lady Solidia? What's her vibe, ultimately? Perhaps this rose, perhaps the rose is green or something. Oh, actually, I don't mind that. And then red, no, blue, maybe white, because those petals are... See, like, that's kind of, you know what I mean? Kind of. She is a lady, after all. But perhaps we could put that on the bottom. Field D could have that flower. I like the flower for field D, and I like the green. And let's go black. No, let's go with the white, and then up top, field B. I think we have something that represents that the lady simply does not mess around. Perhaps. No. What is that? A tennis? Is that a tennis racket? Oh, I thought it was a tennis court. I think that's a boat. Lady of the tennis, the lady of the court. All right, castle. I'm trying to think, like, this does make me want to learn more about, you know, medieval artistry, because there's a part of me that's like, you know, what are the symbols mean? And don't tell me they don't mean something. It definitely means something. Wish I could move it down, though. But I cannot. Okay, we'll put it at 0.9. That could be a good one. I mean, again, if you get this, if and when you get this game, which you should, by the way, you're going to find that this takes up the first, like, hour of the game. I'm just trying to rip through it here for all of you so we can get to the gameplay. But it's tough. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's make that green the same green. Like, that kind of, to me, looks a little better. But I also want to put that on the sides, maybe, on field A. Although the question then becomes, is this way too... Oh, that looks pretty good. Is this getting too complicated of a flag? There we go. Do you have a flag? Eddie Izzard, you know what I mean? It's Eddie Izzard deep cut there. Let's not do that, though, right? No, let's not do that at all, pretty much. Crosses. Everything looks weirdly shoved over into the corner. I don't know why it's also shoved over there. Or it could be two crosses, or maybe this on the bottom is weighted too low or something. We could also go with just simply nothing, and then field. This one has something up there, or maybe it has that orange or something. What do we think of this? I don't know. Let's turn this one off. Let's go simple with it. I mean, it's an interesting design. I'm waiting to get that feeling of, like, I simply must. I think a symbol is better than an animal. And I think that I honestly think this might be the one right here. Green. Let's go black with it. That's good. Let's try, we could also try the same red. That's pretty good. Honestly, I kind of am feeling this. This is the coat of arms for Lady Solidia. Continue. Now, there's a couple options here. Rise to Prosperity, which is basically nothing. You just play the game on peaceful mode. The premise of this one is the 2 territories in the north are claimed by the illegitimate Baron, whose castle is located off the maps. Bandit camps reside in the other unclaimed regions, so basically you would need to conquer every region. In this one, survive all the attacks and reach large town. Grow your city and raise forces as quickly as you can. The lands are pestered by raiders, and undefended settlements will quickly perish. I could try... I feel like I could try this one. But I feel worried because it's saying survive all the attacks and reach the large town settlement level. So it doesn't even want me to survive and restore the peace. It simply wants me to, like, not conquer every region, but it's saying that that's not even possible, that you're just going to get roasted. So I think just for this playthrough, because I'm probably going to do 200,000 playthroughs, let's do Restoring the Peace. Initial bandit camp. Raider-free years. That's not bad. Wait, can we do that too? Give me two. Okay, let's do On the Edge. And let's go to Raider-free years. Initial bandit camp. Random bandit camp spawn limit 3. Raider-free years. Raider frequency medium. Let's find out. Here's the thing that I do on this channel, okay? Sometimes... You're going to see a playthrough where it doesn't end well. This is not a playthrough where I'm guaranteeing that it's going to go well. And the reason for that is I'm not, you know, good at games. I'm good at enjoying myself in the game. So let's scroll out here. Let's pause. Let's scroll out here and figure out where we are. This is going to get, you know, bad. This view shows you... okay, yeah, thank you. Let's read this message here real quick. Where others see trouble, you see potential. These lands shall become rich and prosperous under your skillful management. The accent started, it went maybe Scottish or something. Reach the large town settlement level to achieve victory. I don't know what accent that is. All right, so stuff's going to go bad. In here, we have a rich deposit of wild animals, clay, a small stone deposit, a rich deposit of, what was that, berries, and a very small iron deposit. Okay, so food, we need to become a agrarian food society, and /or, we need to claim these lands too. We need to claim Immenruth, and this is Eichenhau, but I think we're going to change that. Waldebrand. So we're going to change this. You control this region. So we need to move to the whichever direction this is. Where's my compass? We need to move to the well, where's the map? Okay, there. The text is read this way. So that to me means this is north. So we need to move we need to move west and take Immenruth. But first we must build Eichenhau into a place that we can call home. Let's take a look here. We've got a road here. That's going to take us, through the rest of town. This road heads on into what could end up being our village, so I might do that because I might want to join up with this road. So the village has its own village road through here. So we're going to build basically on either side of that and then carry this road straight across this little trading path. Carry it straight into our new settlement here in Immenruth. I love the names, though. Eichenhau is a sweet name, but let's go in here and I ignore the policy map. For those of you looking for a tour of the game, we might get to it a little bit, but I've streamed and I played a lot of the initial stuff, so I understand kind of how to get to the development points and such. But we're going to call this, instead of Eichenhau, we shall call this, we're going to call it Northumbria, North Solidia. North Solidia. Well, it's not north, so it's south. So, South Hampshire. South. I can't really think of one, so I'm going to go Southlingdale. Southingshire. So it's now Southingshire. I need to figure out how to make cooler names, but I think that's kind of nice because I was like, do I go with a meme name or do I go just nice? And look how hard that is to it takes up a lot of room. So it impresses it insists upon itself, and I like that. So the stone deposit is right here, so we might as well build right up to it and then mine it out. Our homeless people's tents, our camp basically is here. There's our supplies. So we kind of want to get that, food and stuff in as quickly as possible. We're starting with only 8 timber, so we have to be careful for that. Now let's take a look here. Hit C for construction. That brings up our overlays. So, underground water. There's a dead spot right here. We need to be aware of that, for sure. Ooh. Ugh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, the smell's not bad. Fire hazard, not bad. Work in progress. Alright, so, we have a problem here. This needs to be stripped down, basically. Which is going to wreck that berry deposit, though. That needs to be stripped down so we can farm it. I think. We can't do flax. We can do barley. We can do rye. Right in here. That's right in there. That's all we can do. Or we can strip this here and farm that. Now, flax. Just nowhere, hey? Can I see the other lands? Yeah, dude, we want to take this land immediately because my whole thought was that we were going to be big on agriculture. But these lands, let me just go ahead and say it, suck. Okay, so we can get rye going. So we're going to probably have to farm this. It will wreck the berry. I wish we could remove that deposit. Oops, sorry. Or we can do farmland right here, which we might have to do. I wonder how screwed I am in terms of, like, attacks. No, I think it's fine. You know, you gotta put fields somewhere, you gotta build somewhere. Okay, so this is going to be claimed by us for farmland. So we're gonna put like a farmhouse here. So I want the road. Thank you for the tutorial. Actually, I love the road mechanic in this game, though, to be honest with you. Whoops. Control brings us our road curvature. Let's go something like this and really bring that road curvature down. Something like that. There, that's looking better. Bring it up and past the rocks, and then connect it to here, I guess, and then maybe have it split off too. I don't know why, but there's a clearing here, and I like the clearing for what I want to do. It informs. It informs design. Okay, there. Then from here, we're gonna go here. Now, some of you who may be new to the channel are going to be like, you know, why does he simply not min-max and create a grid and blah 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 blah? And look, here's the situation for those of you who are slightly new to the channel. I want to go aesthetics. All right, I'm looking for vibes and mood. Okay, I'm looking for like that sweet, you know, city feeling, that medieval vibe is what I'm looking for. Can I go straight out of here? Straight out of Compton? Or smaller. Something like that. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Here. And then maybe it connects up on sort of a... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that feels good. Okay, so I'm all about the vibes. I'm all about the aesthetic. Things aren't not going to be perfectly, you know, gridded out and min-maxed, if you will. But that's just... It is what it is, all right? So this is a rich deposit of wild animals, which means I think we can hunt the absolute crap out of it. So let's go ahead and basically clear cut all of this and probably this. And this will be sort of our primary sort of city area, this, all into this area. So I might start with some houses up into this deposit here because, again, there's no point in... We can't do anything else. Underground water is right here, so we kind of want to avoid... I mean, we can build stuff out here, but we don't... Yeah, I'm just, like, not super, you know... Oh, we must build there. How much is a well, by the way? Let's get a well here. Let's take a look. Gathering. Oh, boy, where are wells? Uh-oh, this is embarrassing. You guys are going to be like, he doesn't even know where wells are. Okay, wait, really? Residential? Yeah, it's a well. Okay, it's residential. So I can't quite put it on the corner there. Oh, I guess I could do that, though. Or I could simply put it off here. I don't know what we're going to put in the triangle, but it feels like something with purpose should be there. Like perhaps the church could just get shoved right in there. It might be tough to do. Yeah, that's not going to work at all. So we'll get the tavern, maybe? Potentially. Or no, we could put the marketplace right in there, because the market is really interesting. See what it is? It's you create a zone for the marketplace. So it could almost be something like, you know, that. Which doesn't seem to work for some reason, but we're gonna get back to that. So let's put the well across here, and we'll figure out why it doesn't work later. So that's... We have to be careful, though, because that is going to use up one of our timbers. So we're now down to 7 timbers. And we need to start logging. So that's kind of like the first thing, because it'll warn you that you can get resource blocked if you're not careful. Timber requires oxen to be moved. So let's put a timber location perhaps across the road here. And then we can start reforesting this area. Maybe this could be our working area. Because again, I want to farm all of this, I think. That all needs to get clear-cut and farmed. This could get clear-cut. So where's my... Okay, what I'm saying is, where is my managed forest going to be? So let's go... Let's actually logging camp. Let's actually work into this area as our sort of back forest. In fact, let's go a little bit, you know, into it. And then what is that? That's an iron deposit, a very small iron deposit. So we don't want to get all the way into the berries, but this will be our sort of like managed forest here. So we're going to go logging camp like so. So maybe here. There we are. Woodcutter's Law. Now, this is the thing, too. I've picked a game, style and challenge, that might require that I'm a little more strategic and less, you know, vibesy. So that is something to consider. All right, Woodcutter's Lodge. Let's put that, like, here. All right, so that's left us with 4 timber, which means I believe we can get 2 burgages in here. And 2 burgages we shall. So let's put a burgage right here. Bring this along. It's very... It reminisces of Ostriv, the way this is built, and I love that. That's enough for 2 plots and some gardening, and then like a little extension there, so I love that. It's a little close to my construction, though, isn't it? Or to my timber stuff. Well, that's fine. I don't mind that. So we're going to do this. We're going to escape out of that, and I think maybe just let's demolish this and actually put our stuff further into the woods then. Woodcutter's Lodge. Let's get that right on the end, maybe. There we are. So it's kind of a little deeper in. So this should be kind of the line that we try to reforest. Thank you for saving. So let's unsave. We now have 0 timber left. We're about to get 2 houses in. We're going to get our woodcutter and our logging camp. And then we need to try to get the rest of these folks housed. Then we need to obviously think about raising an army and, you know, all that other stuff, all that other good stuff, but that'll come later. That gets me my rich iron deposit, as long as I can get over there ASAP. And then I have 100 stone to work with for the rest of my buildings. I think the church needs some stone. Yeah, 10 stone. I wish I could place it so I just kind of know where I want to put it. Yeah, now this is a little worrisome or bothersome, but I can't really build anything on this side of the path so we can keep hunting. Which I think is free, by the way. So let's take a look at gathering hunting camp. You don't want it to touch. I think as soon as you touch it, it just automatically it just moves them right away. So let's go hunting lodge. Seems like it should be further away, but let's just put it right here. I wish there were, and I'm assuming this is gonna happen, but cosmetic items, you can remove shrubbery or you can place a shrine. But I imagine there's gonna be more stuff as the game continues to release out. There's no way it's not gonna, you know, kind of do that. All right. Smithy, we can worry about all that later, but right now we just need to get this hunting camp up. And I think the other thing that was free was maybe the forager. It costs me 1 timber. Okay, so we'll do that later. But again... Oh, are we outside of the growing? Oh, it's still growing. Okay. So yeah, we do need to be physically moved. Manor Lords have to be physically moved, so it can take a moment. So feel free to change the game speed if you like. Yes, of course. So we can put the gathering hut maybe even down this path as well. We could have another path break off of this. And head towards that. That's going to be like our mine path. Let's do something like this. See, I wish the bowing, the curvature, It would be nice if the curvature was in the middle of the path. That's kind of where I want... Yeah, see, let's turn that down. But we're going to worry about that later. We're ready for that food when it comes. In the meantime, let's take a look at this land before it gets turned in. We're going to press Control-C here and go into cinematic mode, and we're just going to take a look at the land. This is the first episode, so remember this for the first episode. Right? This is how it looked. Very early in the beginning. Cut to 3 episodes from now, it's all just on fire after Raider has destroyed everything. I hope not. We're going to try to survive. This is going to be challenging. Let's speed up time a little bit here. Heinz, the inventor of ketchup, eventually is first moving into his Middle Europe village of Southlinshire. Love that for him. Yeah, this stone will be mined shortly, so that's good to have nearby. We've got our first burgage coming up. Now we're gonna spend some of our... This building has no assigned families. Burgage plots. Homeless will move to the plot, and if approval is high enough, it might attract new families. Approval is pretty low, so we need to get this homelessness dealt with ASAP. Burgage plot. Okay, I want to get these guys... I want to spend some of this wealth right away. So let's get a vegetable garden going and planted here. That could have been longer, honestly. It might have made more vegetables if this was a bigger burgage, but we'll worry about that later. Now, how am I doing? No, 0 timber. So let's actually go here and make that the highest priority and speed up time. One thing I learned from my streaming is that this -1 here is going to continue to grow as my homelessness sticks around. So this is going to be a debuff that gets larger and larger as time goes on. So eventually that's going to move to a -2, then, you know, -3, -4, etc. So we do need to guard against that by getting these burgages built ASAP. Then, they manage the market in the residential section. So we place the marketplace. They decide what goes where. But there's something about this one that's not letting me create it, which is a bummer, to be sure. It's probably because it bends inward? Wonder why. There you go. But that's just way too big is the problem. Oh, no, it's because I didn't place 4 points. Okay, I understand. So we almost need to go, like, something like that. And that gets me available 5 market locations. I think, like, in the stream I did 9, and it just kind of feels good to have 9. We could go with 8. But I almost want to see if I can't get a little further out or something. Nah, let's go here. Something like that. 12. 16. I mean, as the city grows, that'll be important, but right now, I don't know if we need that much. Okay, let's go a little further out. And, like at 1, 2, like that. There we go. 10. So that's the market stall area. A well-supplied marketplace is the lifeblood of your town. They'll set up stalls automatically. I mean, look how good that looks. Look how dense that looks. Oh, man. And look at these buildings. I cannot wait to get into that. What this is making me think, though, is that we should reserve this area for center of town activities then. So the marketplace, like the burgles, whatever they're called, should be around the outside. Around the outside. So let me get a path, a little road in here. Excuse you. Oh, I see. That's weird. It's creating another node, is it? We'll do something like this. And there. There we are. Our market is now surrounded by road. And then I think we're going to go, yeah, burgages like here. On the outskirts of town, if you will. Oh, there we go. That curve's looking nicer. Yeah, so I'm going to literally leave this for center of town activities. And we'll do some burgages on the outside. But maybe there... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's too far for burgages. I don't think so, though. We can get a couple of trails in there heading towards the market. And then managed forest here. This will all get deforested. This, I think we're just going to chop down with our own 2 hands. We're not going to... You know, I'm not going to put a... I guess I could put a logging thing there, couldn't I? I hadn't thought of that. I could eventually get another logging camp going here, and they could just log this whole thing. One thing I want to check is... Okay, once this is built, let's speed up time. Once that's built, Can we specify certain logging areas so they don't just go, you know, buck wild logging stuff? Let's find out. Let's speed up time even more, maybe. Let's get this thing built, you know? Hang on. Okay, 202 have been transported, so that's good. Logging camp is finished. Good. Livestock workforce is shared between workplaces. Yes, so what we have is one hitching post with one animal. And I'd like to move that hitching post eventually, but for right now... I mean, we could move it right there. Or here, so it's kind of working on this area. Let's move it right there, because I'm going to get some industry down here, too, I think. Yeah, this could be a deeply industrial area, potentially. So we're going to move the hitching post over there, get some storage going on near the market. Alright, logging. Advanced. Yes, unlimited work area. So we could go limit the work area. We can use control here to adjust the work area size, but this just kind of means like, hey, log this stuff. There we are. And let's get some people logging. Some families. Potentially, it's a very bad idea, but we could also have them logging down here. But I don't think we need to worry about that right now. What we need to do now is generate some timber. Woodcutter's Lodge for food, for fuel. We have 15 months of fuel, so maybe that's not such a big priority right now, and 3 months for food. So we'll have some potential carrots being grown here. This hunting camp, look at a family working that hunting camp. So that should work. And then the foraging camp on this road here. I don't think we have the money for it yet. I think that's close enough to forage. We could get it a touch closer just for fun, but I think that's going to work. It's a bit of a walk to get to your job, so we'll see if that was a bad placement or not, but I think we're kind of set up for success here. Homelessness has now reached -4 as a debuff, so it got pretty bad pretty quick. Oh, I love seeing this. I love Alhit pulling this log along. This game is just, it's unreal. I love this game. We have 35 regional wealth left, so we could get some more carrots going. 2 more carrots or 1 more thing. What do the goats do? Passive yield of hides. I think we want to do eggs. So we're going to use the rest of our, pretty much the rest of our money to get a chicken coop up and running, which will help with the diversity of foods. 1 market stall has already been made. I love that. We're going to do burgages out here. I'm going to do some like bigger ones, I think, along the edge. Do I have any timber for that? I have 1 timber, so I need to wait for 2 timber, and then I can start my next burgage right away, and I think I'm going to try to do that as soon as possible so I can get rid of this debuff or start working it down. And then we'll get to the foraging in a sec. I've got 2 people working, 2 families rather, working the wood cutting log place. I'm going to go out here. I have enough for 1. Now, this is pretty sizable, but if I go here, reduce the plot divisions, I can get like quite a large assemblage there, and that's a fair amount of room too. But let's X out of this and go even longer and maybe thinner as far as burgages are concerned. Rotate that to like this and down to 1. I think that's a lot of territory. We'll see. I mean, we can always just delete this stuff later as we move people around, but I think this is a good like size, I think, to keep going with. So let's get those people housed, and we have no timber right now, so let's get that one going. Speed up time right away. Let's get that burgage up. And the second they have 2 more, we're going to go and build its twin. All right, we've saved up enough for 2 burgages, so we're going to go double burgage, double trouble, double burgage. Let's go like a little bit out this way, maybe. I think that'll be good. Very large, so let's go down to 2 burgages. These are very large burgages, I think. But we need them. We need the people to move in. We've got to get our homelessness -1. Okay, that's changed. The debuff has changed, so that's nice. We just need to get it down as quickly as possible, and these 2 should do it. Then, as soon as I can, I need to get storage going. That's the next priority, I think, because it's warning me that we're losing stuff here. Exposed pantry goods and exposed generic goods. So I think I'm going to go storehouse. Oh, I can build it already? We've got another 2 timbers? Well, you know, shiver them. Let's go here. Man, I need to fill this with trees, maybe, so that it stays kind of... Yeah, so let's not overlap the animal habitat. We could put a storehouse right there kind of feels doable, to be honest. Unless it's too much building and the animals move away from that. That could have screwed up my animal situation. So that's going to be my storehouse, and then my granary, for which I need 10 stone, should go a little closer to here, maybe. Or just maybe across from it. That's not terrible. I almost want to move that elsewhere. Let's demolish it. Let's think about that later. Okay, because like basically I want to have a lot of our industry here. There's also stone deposit right here, but that's going to be quite a long trip for the wood, I think. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. Well, but it's also across from this. You kind of want the tavern or the church right here. Are those rats? Or are they? Oh no, they're birds. Oh man, that is beautiful. I really like that. The granary. What if we put a road? Hear me out. We put a road here, a service road, if you will, and it goes this way, and then eventually kind of curves around into the forest or something. So let's go like here, here. No, wait, a little more of that, and then a little bit more of a curve. A little bit less. Split the difference. And then curve it down just a hair. Now, see, because now what is it doing, right? You know what I mean? It's doing something weird. Let's just curve from here. And then there. Okay. So that's given us another little spot here so we can put some storage buildings, I think. So we'll put the storehouse. Okay, let's get the granary in first. Which, okay, it doesn't quite fit, but whatever. Next to it, we get the storehouse. And we'll get the storehouse in. I think the granary is a little more important to get done. Because our food is, you know, our food is a problem. So we got to get that stored. So that gives us nearby access to the market. We could probably put the tavern or the church here, some trading, a trade post right there maybe, and then all the industry over here, farming back this way. I think we're good to go. I think this is going to be, I think we're set up for success here. With the final building of the Burgage plot, we have got ourselves a development point. We've attained a new level of civilization. A small village. We did it! Now, there's a couple other problems, though. I'm going to actually pause the thing. First, my storage doesn't fit here, so I'm going to do the storehouse. But I've decided to go on a bit of a straightaway here because it doesn't fit right up against the road, which is kind of a bummer. Oops, right-click. So I'm going to do something like this, I think. And there. And then grab a little, boom, road to it. I wonder if I could actually do, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I wonder if that looks good or horrible. I guess I can just delete it if it doesn't end up looking good, if it looks dirty and, like, messy. But, like, that's kind of cool. It might look stupid as I wear it in, but I just want the idea that the storehouse is, you know, often accessed by stuff. So that one's going to get under construction now. Over at this Burgage plot here, we're going to get going with some chicken. So that's going to cost pretty much the rest of my regional wealth, so I won't have any left. I have just enough, I think, to open a small trade route, which is something I'll want to do. But I think chicken and some carrots here being provided at the market are going to help with our happiness level, because we want to get our market food variety up. And then I just need to work down this homelessness situation. The other big issue, I ran out of fuel. That's because I had two families doing logs, and nobody doing wood cutting. So I think this will catch up here. Worst case scenario, I can even double up on the Woodcutter's Lodge people and try to rebuild our stock. But I think that should be okay for 5. Really, the main thing to do now is get some more... It says living space for... Where's my new one being built? Is it this one? No. Where's the other Burgage? It says +1. Oh, this one is not lived in yet, I guess. Wait, what's going on with that? That doesn't make no sense. I guess it's because it's waiting for the chicken coop to be finished. So once somebody comes and deals with that, then we're good. It still says I have 2 folks unassigned, so I think the granary, we're going to assign somebody there, and then we're going to have to switch the logging camp with the storehouse every so often to get things stored away. And then... yeah, keep building from there, I guess. But really, it's the storehouse and this. I'd love to get... Eventually, I'd love to get a forester's camp going here as well. I don't want to start to impact my my berry deposit. Actually, I should probably... It's ready to be harvested, so I should probably get that going, too. My goodness. Things are tight off the top. Forester hut. Snap to grid. Let's put you right there. All right, so somebody build that. Somebody, please.
Summer's coming soon. And soon the beating sun.
Ah, summer's come, so maybe we're not worried about the fuel right now, but that's okay. I think we should be able to pick up on 2 log piece. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. If I might need to double up here. How do we have for logs? 12 timber. Let's go minus. Let's put 2 people on logging so that we can kind of catch up on our fuel loss here. Then I think we need some more burgagery planned. Are they keeping that tree or something? That's cool. I like the idea of keeping that tree. And you're done now. You have chickens. Okay, good. So the chicken coop is running. There's a couple of chickens. Love that. I think we want to do... Eventually, I want to do like a farm on this side. And then turn these into warehouses eventually. I think I can change this. Bowyer's workshop. Yeah, I want to change it all into that stuff later, but especially these ones that are kind of in town, so to speak. And then the rest can, you know, be over here doing their market stuff. What if we divide this into just like so many burgages? So many burgeries? So many burgers? What's the best way to do this? Something like this, maybe. Oh, like that? No, I think I need to do smaller plots so that I can kind of wrap this around a little bit. So let's do that one there. Let's do another burgage plot here. Like so. And rotate that. Like so. There's another one there. This one's going to be tough. This one I don't know about. Something like this. Because then you can get another burgage right there. Maybe, yeah, here. To here. Wait, do I not? Oh, I already have. Okay, so I have to do it this way. Okay. Rotate. Minus. There, that's kind of funky. That works. Although I don't mind the idea of the granny flat being right here. But then, oh yeah, I can't build anything else. So we're going to do this, and we're going to minus that division there. There we go. So there's 3 more divisions, and that's all. We're just going to leave those to get built. I believe we have the timber for that assigned now. We have 1 builder, and we need to get, yeah, more living spaces done, and in anticipation of the homelessness debuff going away, and we can slowly start growing our numbers, so to speak. Storehouse under construction, good. Woodcutter's Lodge going nuts, hopefully. Wish us luck as I speed up time. A new family has moved in, Jorg and Vate. Let's go see Jorg and Vate. A single dad. A single dad has moved in. They're unassigned. Well, that single dad might become our... maybe we could assign him over here. And then... I mean, I guess you can't really decide who gets assigned where. Wait, let me check if you can. Surname, assign family. Yeah, okay. So, let's... advanced? No. I was going to say, like, is there some way to reassign family to a different workplace? There we go. So we could do something like that. But I think, well, let's not complicate things right now. We do need a forager, though. So as soon as the forager hut is ready, I want to deploy somebody there. Resource added to the inventory. Oh, no. What is this? Let's find this message here. A strong militia is paramount to the survival of any settlement. Luckily, a shipment of weapons... I forgot I was supposed to do accents. Has just arrived, and you will now be able to create your first militia banners to save you and protect your people. However, we will need more weapons to equip all the people as the settlement grows, either by making them or importing them from other lands. Maybe Irish or something? I don't know. Oh, dear. All right, let's hit the 1 key and create a new unit here. I believe we were given 20 spears and 20 large shields, which I love for us. So only thing we can make is a Southlandshire, the first Southlandshire spear militia. The male villagers will be evenly distributed. Okay. That's what, you know, if there's anything I like about males, it's that they're evenly distributed. Well, they will try to find the required equipment. The weapon and shield depends on the unit type, while the maximum quality of the body armor and helmet depends on the villager's residential level. So we need to get their houses nicer. After bringing all the necessary equipment home, the unit recruits are marked as ready to rally. Only then will you be able to rally your units. Okay, so right off the bat, we have 12. So I'm not going to... What does this do? Okay, do I click here? Recruits missing. Here we go. Rally. Pick a rallying spot and mobilize this unit for combat. So we now have 12 somewhat armed. They're missing, like, helmets, I guess. It looks like they're missing helmets and whatever. Oh, some sort of armor, I guess, and or clothing. Okay. So we need to work on that. But that's what we're dealing with right now. As we have people moving in. We're loving this. We have 6 level 1 families. We have living space for 8 people. I love this burgage. I want to see what they do with that. We do not have... I wish they came in with regional wealth. That'd be a nice way to make some regional wealth. But I think what we need to do is get into sawmilling next. Saw pit. And we're going to go here. Let's go here with it. So that it's in between the storehouse and the sawmill. So I'm going to get that built and assign them to it. I want to assign somebody to the storehouse, actually. So that storehouse is operational. And then we can, yeah, we'll figure out what to do with the forging hut. Hopefully somebody moves in. Looks like we have low population growth, very neutral approval. So we have to wait until kind of we get something out of that. Are you producing eggs? I hope. At least a wooden church. So we do need to get some churches going. We're low on food. Oops. At the moment. But that's okay. We'll get the forager's hut hopefully helping out. And do we start thinking about farming? I don't know. I don't think we're there yet. I think we need to get, like, a church going first before we farm. All this land is going to be fields, though. It's going to be nice. Yeah, we need to get a church going, and we need planks to do that. Livestock trading. Where's my church? Ooh, manor. Okay. Okay. Wooden church. It's easy to get distracted, you know? I kind of feel like I want to put the wooden church right there in the middle of town. I feel like that could be a good spot. Or we could put it, nestle it right here. They would have to... I don't know what would happen to the stone if I did that. And if I did here, it would move the hunting grounds. Will cause a migration of a rich hunting deposit. See, this is tricky. We have to be really careful with that area, which is kind of annoying to have built... I mean, it's my fault. I built right into it. I could have my downtown right over here, but we'll kind of keep going this way, I think. So then maybe the church should be right there. The church backing into the woods or something, I guess. I don't know. Now, I can't wait. I'm sure that this game is going to have more cosmetics, like some fencing or something that we could put in. I would love to be able to do that. I wonder if we did like a tiny strip of farmland here. Would that be interesting or stupid? I'm assuming stupid. You don't have to comment that would look stupid. I know. Exposed goods in storage. Hopefully you have somebody working on the storehouse. Good. Come on, forager. Let's feed these people. Highest priority for that. How about... Yeah, we'll worry about the saw pit in a second. Alright, let's speed up time. I think the forager hut being in here is just like such nice vibes, but it might be too far away because it was hard to get a construction worker out here. There we are. Finish it. Yes, okay, forager hut complete. Sawmill still needs to be built, so we're going to let that go on. Who can I take off their task? We have 7 months of fuel. How much timber do I have? 11 timber, so I'm going to take the timber people off and get to foraging, because that's the most important thing. If I could spare another person, I ought to. The granary, however, is good. Storehouse is good. We've gotten all the supplies in, but yeah, our food is currently our main problem. Hunting camp? It's up to you to bring in some more meat or something. Oh, I totally forgot about the development point I can spend. So let's start thinking about this now. Trapping could be good. Passive income of meat would be good. Forest management doubles capacity of all berry deposits. We have 2 of those that are rich. I think farming, might actually not be the thing I need here. I think I need to think about something else. Produces apples. Apple harvests happen around September every year. We could do apple orchards. I just don't know where the fertile apple orchard ground is. We might not actually have any good, decent apple ground. Foreign suppliers, steady supply of firewood and food. Let me see here. A permanent market stall, which provides passive income of bread, as long as the region has enough regional wealth. Region does not pay the transport fee, must be placed on the marketplace. We could do that. Establishing a new trade word always costs a maximum of 25 regional wealth. That could help in the future. And then creating better deals would be good. Hopefully we get all of these, you know what I mean? Although, we are in a place where we might need helmets. Oh, this is tricky. This is tough. This is where the game gets tough. It's like, what do I get started on? Because I might want this stuff, but I don't have enough raw resources. That's the other issue. The charcoal kiln is pretty good. And then the rich deposit, once I get the new land, that'll help with my iron supplies. And then I can go pretty focused on that. Workers collect honey. Every region can stand up to 2 apiaries by default. Placing more will not increase the yields. Man, I kind of want that, though, because that's going to make people happy. And we could maybe sell that, too. Rye. Oh, I see. Okay. So I'm looking at, when I look at my overlays, it shows me rye cultivation, but I can't just automatically cultivate rye. So I have to remember that. I can only do wheat. Irrigation dramatically lowers the amount of damage caused by droughts. Oh, there's going to be droughts in this game? Oh, no. New upgrade, fence up, allows you to use a fallow field as a pasture, which rapidly restores lost fertility. Oh my goodness. Bakery extension. Oh my god. Okay, we kind of want to do some of these, unfortunately. So maybe we go for the apple orchard because we can sell the apples. Beekeeping looks like it... and you also collect wax. These look like really sellable items is the problem. I'm not going to do that one. It's a dead end. Oh man, this is tough. This is a real solids choice, if you will. I have to choose between 6 very good options. Man, that's a good game. I'm going to go ahead and say this is a good game. Let's go beekeeping. I like bees. Oh, but what about the apple orchard? Because then that gets me closer to irrigation. No, what I really need is the heavy plow. We're going to worry about that later. It's too much work. Let's go beekeeping. Oh, wow. You really don't get... You click on it, and then that's it. 2 apiaries by default. All right, let's hope that they can be placed in good spots. Industry, it's probably food? Sheep farm, pasture, farmhouse, field. Industry. Come on, what is an apiary, if not food? Gathering. Gathering, of course, because you gather. All right, so I can. It looks like I can place it anywhere. What are my overlays? Yeah, it looks like I can just place it anywhere. Ah, the saw pit is done. Good. Okay, so we can get some logs going. I really need a family to move in here. We have the homelessness debuff still. Low population growth is better than no population growth, so we could just kind of wait it out. Not much else I can do. I could take somebody off the storehouse for now and put him on the saw pit. That's what we'll do, because that keeps... I need this person to be... you know, transporting timber around. All right, so we need 2 planks too. That's nuts. 2 planks to get the apiary built. So we're gonna do that though. Okay, what about the forester's hut? Since while we're waiting, I'd like to get this forester's hut up. Now I might, just similar to how I played Banished, I might end up just like with a bunch of forester's huts so I can fill this in and keep it lush and forested. Because I don't like the aesthetics. I think a lot of people are gonna play this game like an RTS, you know what I mean? Just like rows of houses, industry buildings, just strip everything away. I really want this to look like a lived-in medieval village. So let's go Forester Hut. Let's go Forester Hut, like, you know, off a little path, just so we can get more trees in here. You know what I mean? This is the kind of thing I'm talking about. Wait, but what do I want for? No, this is fine. So we're gonna go like this. Come on, laddie. I don't know. We're just gonna put it on a curve. Why? Because I can. Because it's my game. I mean, I didn't. You know, this is the version of this game that I'm playing, so I get to decide. Oh, yo, let's do this. Okay, snap off. I need to find a hotkey for that. Let me do something like this. Yeah, I knew that was gonna. That's perfect. That's great. That looks great. So this is gonna be our forester here. I might build another forester like here, and then have them just working. You know. A double staff here to keep this forest just nice and lush in here. Because right now, yeah, these guys are going to town. The logging and the woodcutter, like both of these lodges are going nuts. Realistically, you should probably move these into different areas. I could probably put another woodcutter's lodge in here and have them deforest all this to make those farms. Because I don't think, if I put a farm here, I think it just deletes the trees. I don't think you get to have all those trees. Rye. Emmer. I think emmer is the wheat, isn't it? Emmer and flax. Man, there's no flax fertility anywhere in here. I need this land bad. I need the resources to take Imaruth ASA for Riggin P. Hot tip, I was trying to look for how to turn off snapping easily, and I couldn't find a hotkey to turn snap to roads off, which I'd really like, so let me know if there is one. But if you hit H, if you hit H, boom, it brings up a quick burgage. So you don't even need to press C and find burgage. You can just hit H for house, and it lets you build a burgage right away. Something that to me says we're probably going to be doing that a lot. So that's what we have to remember. Okay, we still have 6 families. We're waiting. One thing I realized is we're going to need to start trading. I still think... No, yeah, we do the church here-ish. Trading post we could put here. Maybe the tavern goes here then? Where's industry, administration, residential? How big is the tavern? Yeah, tavern's pretty big. What else does it say it needs? 1 level of entertainment requires for the burgage plot. Like many of your citizens, it needs ale to function. Like many of your citizens, it needs ale to function. Love that. So I think the tavern goes here. Maybe we do another burgage in here. I'm not sure what else we could... Okay, let's see industry. Like a dyer's workshop converts berries into dyes. I mean, that's not bad because we have a rich deposit. So we might want to be doing that. A clay furnace converts clay into clay tiles. Needs to be refueled once per month. That could be good, actually. We could get into that. A clay furnace right here. I kind of think we want to be doing all that stuff here. So let's go... Livestock trading post. Let's go trading posts kind of thing and a tavern in here. That's what we're going to do. That's the plan. So I'm going to go trading post, right? Oh, how do I get you nestled? That's kind of as nestly as I'm getting, I think. Okay, that is there. Like, is that an overpriced water bottle? Because that is a Nestle. Okay, trading post. Livestock trading post will go somewhere else that we don't fully need just yet. Tavern. I want to place it, but I think it weirdly, like, it reserves the materials or something. But we don't need it yet is what I'm saying. I just want to make sure that this is all going to fit. Not enough goods yet. Okay, we could... Whoa, hello, camera. So we can put the tavern... I think this works for this because it's like on your way into town, you kind of find the tavern. Could also put it here, but it's like, yeah, it's kind of nestled in town a little bit. And then, yeah, some decorative items here once they release them. Release the decorative items, I say. Or we go tavern, snap to grid, something like this. Could be fun, right? So there's the tavern on the side of the road, but you have to take this path, this separate path to get to it. And I'm just gonna check underground water, and then we can put a well probably right there. So I think that's kind of gonna be a good plan as to what we're gonna do here. Checking my thing, we have 5 months of both fuel and food. Our variety has gone up, so that means we're now looking at slightly better approval. Still low population growth, but we have room for many. And you know what? We have 2 timber. I say that's a sign. Let's get another... Wait, hang on. H. There we go. Let's get another burgage in here. Let me try something. I don't know if this is a bad idea or not. You know, it works. We can get a narrow burgage. I'm just a little nervous about doing that. That's a very small burgage. And what if it moves them? What if it moves the people? Or you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save the game. Saved the game. Here we go. Burgage attempt. Look at this. Look at this heat map. I think if we go that close, they're going to move. We got to try. Oh, rotate it a bit.
Bring this here. Move there. On.
Let's find out. I think it auto-saved, but we're not going to save our actual save just until this gets built. Because, like, also there's a bit of a fence now, too, so that kind of creates this idea of, like, oh, those are the king's hunting grounds. You can't go there. You know, that kind of vibe.
I'll go deaf from all that.
Another's family has moved in, so I put them to work in the forester's hut right away. And especially because I mean, look at this. It's getting bare, so that's also going to slow them down anyway. So I think this isn't even a waste. I'm going to go into advanced, though. I'm going to increase the size of the planting they're supposed to be doing, and I'm going to put it a little close to the road here, like so. And I think the logging camp, I would love to see the working area, but I'm going to put it here. There we go. So the reforesting will happen more around the fringe of the area, so these trees will be untouched, and then this area will be in here. Now for the woodcutter's lodge, I probably have to do the same thing though, don't I? So let's give them the same large area. There we are. And yeah, let's see how quickly these foresters can keep up with these two choppers and keep that going. Now there's more people that moved in, so we hit 1 here. 14. So yeah, my number of spearmen is rapidly approaching 20, which is the amount of weapons that I have. I don't know how safe I'll feel at 20, but it'll be cool nonetheless. The trading post is complete. Disconnected from major trade routes. Connect the building to the King's Road, otherwise it won't attract any traveling merchants. Okay, so that looks connected. Wait. Okay, so this isn't even on the King's Road. What's the King's Road? Oh, heavens. Uh-oh. Is that the King's Road? What's the King's Road? Oh, no. Oh, no. Are you still saying? Yeah, you're still saying that. Otherwise, it won't attract any traveling merchants. Is this the King's Road? What do you... I feel well connected here. Okay, well, I was looking around for a bit, and then the warning went away. So I feel like it's okay. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like it's okay. And I've zoomed out, right, to... Let's get rid of this. I zoomed out to map level. And, like, all my roads, this little road here does meet up with these main ones. I feel like this is the King's Road, and it certainly meets up. So we're just hoping for the best at this point. And I think I want to look at opening some trade routes so I can start making some money back. To that end, let's see. Do I have any... oh, I've got 15 planks. My goodness. Okay. Oh, you know what that means. I don't think my logging camp is active. Right. Okay. Forester's Hut, yes. Woodcutter's Lodge. 7 months of fuel, so we kind of need that. The saw pit. Let's take the saw pit away and move you guys back to logging camp. There we go. But let's use some of these planks here and get some apiaries going. Seems like I do need workers, though. That's going to cause migration. That doesn't seem to... Yeah, where should we put these? Already they're planting little baby trees, so that's amazing. I think that's a good spot right here. On the way out of town, though? Or do you want them, like, nestled? You know, a bit more nestled. What about right here? There's one there. That cost me 2 planks. Could put one on the main road, too. Oh, where could we put these? Back here, pretty much. Yeah, let's put it on this little road. Might want to put burgages there. Let's put it right in there. Boom. I don't even think that cut down any trees. Okay, those are going to be great. I think... Let's take a look at the trading post here. Trade. Let's take a look. Planks might be the thing to spend the money on. Because that we can process and it's renewable. This is... We're not going to be growing enough of this. Honey. Export price is 3. Import is 18. I don't have enough gold to open that. So we'll get it running. Oh man, apples are even kind of better. Materials, grain, hides, flour, wooden parts, linen. Yeah, we're going to have to sell a lot of this and then import a lot. I think I want to create a very powerful economy. That's what I want. Commodities. Now, here we go. Candles. 6. So if we can get going on candles, that's going to be good. Military. We probably want to import some stuff. Candles, 36. Okay, I think the best one right now is we just need to open planks. I don't want to sell stone because it's super finite. Establish. And then I'm going to go export. Desired surplus 10. No, because I don't know how many... Let's go 15. So we're actually not going to export for a while, I don't think. We have 11. So yeah, we want to get to... We want to have at least 15 planks hanging out for us to use. I hope this does not cause migration. Otherwise, we have to go back a save. No saves come, no saves come, no saves come. I don't think it's moved. Generic storage full. Oh, not my generic storage. Take a look here at my storehouse. It's wait, what? It's not full. Excess goods need to be moved to a storehouse, otherwise workers may stop. Oh, I understand. My store. Yeah. Okay, I get what's going on. So let's see. How do I solve that in a way that keeps everything else? Oh, food 12 months. Okay, we're doing good now. Actually, here, let's switch from granary over to storehouse. And then hope some more. 56 is great. Let's hope some more people move in. Because market food variety is now up, and pretty soon we're going to be selling honey as well. So, yeah, life is going well in Southingshire. Oh, our first apiary is built, and it looks wonderful. Pretty addicted to building burgages, so we're going to just do another one here. Rotate, minus, there we are. Oh, no. Crap. Demolish. I don't want two tiny ones like that. Demolish. Much better. Actually, wait, I want the fence to be different. Much better. Unfortunately, a bandit camp has been sighted nearby. Wait, let's scroll out. How nearby? Ooh, that's basically next door. This is not ideal. I don't know how many there are. Effectiveness 99%. I don't think we can beat them. We have 16. We're almost at 20 of our weapons, and then there's going to be another 16 on top that'll have no weapons unless I can build some. These guys look like all they do all day is rehearse. Sorry, not rehearse. Practice. Practice war. So I'm very worried about them. So the bandits grow to our east. The town continues to thrive, however, completely unaware of the threat upon its borders. I think... I really want to build a church soon. They're going to need it, because they need to do some praying soon. Yeah, I was going to do the church here, wasn't I? Did I mistake where I was... Oh, I was going to do the church here. I kind of like the church being, like, right nestled in this corner. And then we could burgages behind it. Oh, right. The only issue with that is the stone. How do I remove this stone? Let's see. Industry... Smithy, malt house, blah blah blah, dyer's workshop. Oh, gathering maybe? No, mining. Of course it's mining. Free relocation. Construction cost of 2. I guess we could put it here and let them work on that. New mercenary companies available. Okay, good to know. We'll let them work on that and try to, you know, get all this stone up. Wait, did I put it over top of some stone? And now I've gone down to 80? I think so. I think some stone despawned. Oh, that's not good. Alright, we're about to not have very much stone. Yeah, we need to be ready for that. And we need to be ready to deal with these guys. Bartholm's here, one of our builders, actually made very short work of all that stone. So the stonecutter camp is now basically defunct. We have all this land able to build and erect our church. This is going to step them into another level of... Snap to roads off. This is going to step them into another level of civilization here. A nice wooden church where they can all come and pray. Trees uprooted for construction. Okay, wait. Why aren't you letting me put... Oh, not enough goods. Wait, what just happened? 19. Oh, did we sell... Oh, no. Bandits stole some of my honey or cereal. It looks like probably honey. Resource stolen by nearby bandits. Oh, that's annoying. We're going to have to deal with them soon. Okay, where was I? Trying to place a church. Oh, wait, that means I got... Whoa, regional wealth 61, my goodness. Okay, this trading post is going great. But I'm going to go over here and trade, and I'm going to say I want... Let's say 30. So just stop that for a second. Okay, 21 planks, back up and running. Whew. That was a close one. Okay, so let's get this guy in as close to the roads as we can. I know that the roads expand, so they're trying to leave room for that. Maybe I can do something like that and wedge it in. There is our church now. That's good. It looks like the road... There we go. Kind of gets to it, so that's good. We have that. We also have 20 spear militia. Unassigned families needed for construction work. Oh, yes, of course. Okay, well, we don't need our stone cutters anymore. There's some stone in there that we can use later. The storehouse is probably going to collect the rest. We might need to upgrade this thing. Oh, actually, we could do that soon. We just need 10 planks, which we'll have more or less soon enough. Anyway, the trees continue to come into our little place. We are just about out of the regional berry deposit is now empty as we head into October. I hope that makes sense. I think it's seasonal, which means if we want to micro this, which I'm hilariously bad at, we can unassign this family, and now we have 2 builders, or we could have, you know, up our forester vibes, which I will do. Maybe get some more burgages coming in. We have 10 families and 10 homes. So yeah, we actually need... Yeah, we need some burgage vibes in our next episode, because now it is time to conclude this one. I am going to rally my troops at the border here, mainly because I'm interested in what's about to happen, and because I want to check out my troops. I want to see what they look like. So there's some of them running. Oh, here we go, moving your units. Hold and drag to select multiple units. Command selected units, the right mouse. But oh, look at this! This is awesome. You can make... That's very cool. You can make formations and such with them. Combat strength of your unit depends on many factors. Stances, morale, the willingness to fight, fatigue, and effectiveness. Is the attack and defense multiplier. The unit might have a hard time fighting uphill, or archers struggle while shooting in the rain. Hold tab to inspect the details. Our effectiveness is 74%, and we have 20 against untold numbers of bandits who spend all day dreaming of killing. So we are not going to press this attack. I am simply taking a look at who I have. Now, can you guys... Oh, that's sweet. Okay, what was it? Oh, alt for something else. Let's form like a nice... like that. There we are. Oh, dude, this game is so awesome. Oh, I love it. Here are the men of Southlinkshire, the very first regiment of Southlinkshire defenders. When this city becomes a town, when this town becomes a metropolis, statues will be erected in honor. Hang on. Of these men, these brave men who would defend all that lie behind them. I hope you found this to be truly solid. I love this game, and I will be playing plenty more on the channel. So tune in next for the next episode of The Adventures of Southlinkshire, until we get run over, of course. Run to position, disband unit. Mercenaries will leave your service. No, wait, I want to disband the unit, though. I just wanted them to go home. Disband. Okay, we still have it. We can still rally them. Oh, no! No, no, no! Oh, phew. Okay, we didn't lose them. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right, some things to figure out.